Starters for Denham. They never brought me any starters. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the battleground for tonight's volleyball match between the visiting Denham Springs Yellow Jackets and your St. Michael Warriors. At this time, I ask that everyone please rise and remove your hats for the prayer and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with a respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And now, here's the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Yellow Jackets, number 9, Brooklyn Frith. Number 6, Drew Harrison. Number 4, Ella Snellgrove. Number 2, Kinsley Bozeman. Number 5, Madison Scott. Number 18, Sadie Coates. Number 8, Sophie Dufresne. And now, here are the subs for your Warriors. Number 17, Marielle Gary. Number 21, Skylar Towner. Number 4, Camille Kinchin. Number 3, Sarah LeBlanc. Number 28, Aubrey Smith. Number 31, Jordy Schmidt. And number 15, Eliza Gary. And number 16, Barbara Gallinero. And now, here are the starting lineup for your St. Michael Warriors. Number 12, Bella Johnston. Number 13, Ava Rodri. Number 32, Bella LeBlanc. Number 27, Abby Guidry. Number 8, Bella Bravada. Number 19, Elizabeth Fitch. And number 10, Brennan Cooper. Play ball. All right, good evening, Warrior fans, and welcome again here to the Battleground for the regular season home finale between your Warriors and the visiting Denham Springs Yellow Jackets. I am Coach Craig Saylor, voice of Warrior Athletics. Proud again to be bringing you action here on the volleyball court. It is senior night here for the Warriors, and before the match we honored our 9 seniors, the 8 senior players, and the 1 senior manager. Our senior manager, Jean Bailey, and then senior players, Bella J., Ava Rodrigue, Bella L., Abby Guidry, Bella B., Liz Fitch, and Brennan Cooper, and Marielle Gary. So we want to, again, highlight those fantastic seniors for all they have done, and it's a pretty awesome thing. Talking to Coach Jackson before the game, she told me that she was going to allow Bella Johnston, to start tonight. She said, "I hope we get the serve so that Bella J can go out there, maybe serve one, and then they'll sub her out." She's been out this entire year, unfortunately, with an injury. But it's awesome to see her get to go out there on the court with her teammates just one more time. She's been an absolutely incredible player for us here at St. Michael in her 4 years. And it's all seniors out there on the court. And Bella J is going to serve the first point. So here we go. And Denham gets it. So Bella J is going to sub out after getting her first serve. Want to give her a big congratulations. Let's give it up for Bella Johnston, ladies and gentlemen. It was awesome. Again, awesome to see her back out there one last time. Bella LeBlanc with the tip. Been kind of cool to watch Bella J over there kind of as another assistant coach. And Liz Fitch will go out to serve. 1-1. Off the hand of Marielle Gary, who with a little different rotation is kind of in that front line role, is having to go up and block and attack. She's usually the setter. And there we go. Nice job, Liz Fitch. With the tip, subs coming in. That's number 22, Corinne Mouch, coming in. And that one just a little bit too much from number 8, Dufresne. Here's Bella L. And a little too strong on that attack. Again, 4-2. And that one's too far. So 3 attacks in a row. That was number 6, Harrison. Putting a little too much on that one. Back row from the libero. That's a little odd. Number 10, Lydia Email. Correction, is number 18, Sadie Coates. Bella B gets it through the block. So far, so good for the Warriors, up 7-2. Marielle Gary just a little wide. Not her usual role right there as the attacker on the outside, but. And service error. Another unforced error from the Yellow Jackets. Gives it side out back to the Warriors. Ava Rodriguez serving. And that was number 4, Ella Snellgrove, getting it through the block. Snellgrove, just a freshman for the Yellow Jackets. And she'll go back to serve, and too much. So some unforced errors have gone the way of the Warriors with a 9-4 lead. Abby Guidry coming back in. Man, that was a little awkward there. The attack, the kill attempt was a little off, but it got through. 9-5. Towner, count it, 10-5. And that one too strong. That's number 5, Madison Scott. Nice job by the Warriors to get that one across, but the pass over was out of bounds. And service error from Frith. Towner serving. Bella L gets it just inside the sideline here on the near side. Towner sends it a little too far, a little too much on that one. It's the first service error for the Warriors, makes it 13-7. Again, that's been a huge emphasis for Coach Jackson. Just get those serves in play. Don't give the opponent points on the service error. And there's Abby Guidry from the right side. Liz Fitch going to check in for Abby. She'll go back to serve. And that one was too far. So a couple of service errors back to back for the Warriors. And another kill makes it 15-8. Bella B. Sadie Coates gave it a good effort. She could not quite get there. And good effort again from the Yellow Jackets, but just not quite enough. Bozeman tried to lay out, went into the scores table. And another service error. Bella B right into the chest of Bozeman. Bozeman could do nothing with that. And poor pass to the benefit of the Warriors. 19-9. Warriors up by 10. Back set to Mariel Gary. Towner right in the middle. Got set up and she finished. All right, so the Warriors have given the Yellow Jackets their last 4 points on the service error. They're maintaining that 10-point lead, 20 to 10, doubling up the Yellow Jackets. And blocked, but out of bounds. Towner. Abby Guidry in. Liz Fitch checking out. Mario Gary back to serve. Bozeman too strong. And the let's serve goes to the benefit of the Warriors. Yellow Jackets are thinking the net could be a little tighter. Bella B, again, Coates laying out and doing her barrel roll. Couldn't control it. Here's set point. And it gets through. There was number 9, Frith. And Yellow Jackets make it 24-12. Back set. And there it is. Warriors take set number 1. 25-12. We'll be back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back. Warriors took set number 1, 25-12. Again, this is the regular season home finale for the Volleyball Warriors. We will have a couple of playoff games for you next week. Just kind of stay tuned on when that will be. More than likely, the first playoff game will be on Wednesday of next week, and then the second playoff game should be either on possibly Thursday or maybe next Friday. But join us tomorrow night as we head back out to the football side of things as we head over to Brewley for Warrior football traveling to take on the Brewley Panthers. Pre-game show at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. And Warriors win that point. That was a good back and forth right there from both teams. Warriors are able to come out with that one. The Yellow Jackets tied up at 1. Back set to Bellel. This Fitch. Abby Guidry coming off the right side. Senior Abby Guidry. Again, tonight is senior night. We got 5 seniors out on the court, plus Skylar Towner. Warriors have 8 total seniors. To all. And the ace coming from Bozeman. And the service error from the Yellow Jackets makes it 3-3. Coach back in. And there's the ace from the Warriors. Towner serving. And that one out of bounds on the block. Towner checking out. It'll be number 11, Avery Gotro checking in. And a miss on the serve receive. Makes it 5-4 now. Bellaby with another one. Eliza Gary and Marielle Gary checking in. The Gary sisters both coming in. Marielle going back to serve. You know, service error brings it tied at 6-all. And service error. So trading service errors. Neither coach will be too enthused by that. And the attack error coming from Madison Scott. And the block at the net makes it 8-7. Bella L too strong on the attack. And the service error. Set 2 has not really had much of a flow to it. Teams kind of trading errors on either side. Warriors have been able to maintain that 1-point lead until they tie it up again at 9. Outside, Towner with the hitting error. Madison Scott hits that one out. So the trading of unforced mistakes just continues to happen here. Liz Fitch and Abby Guidry back in. Outside, Bella L gets that one. Warriors regain the lead, 11-10. And another one sent too deep on the serve. Madison Scott got all ones on the board, 11-11. Counter off the hand of Coates. Warriors regain the lead by 1, 12-11. And the hitting error. Mouch check back in, number 22. Warriors take that one, so getting a little bit of separation now, 14-11. Bella B at the net after the passing error from the Yellow Jackets. And that one sneaks in just inside the back line. And Bella B right off the block. That was Bozeman and Frith there. Towner with the service error brings it back 16-13. DK in the middle. And that one is not going to make it back across. 17-13. Gary's sisters coming back in. BK right off of Coates. I think Coates was kind of trying to dodge that one because that ball looked like it was going to go out of bounds. She just couldn't get out of the way quick enough. (19-13). And the hit and error coming from Stringer. Block of the net. Good job right there from the Warriors. Timeout was called, 21-13. Denham trying to break up a little bit of this momentum that the Warriors have kind of gotten going. violation, like somebody violated the center line. Like one of the Warriors stepped over. 21-14 now. Madison Scott checking back in. Back set. There's Bella B, the senior, picking up another kill. And BK into the top of the net. Bella LeBlanc coming from that left side, answering the bell when needed, as she's kind of done all year long. Come up with some big points for the Warriors. What a dig by Mariel Gary. And then there's the kill from Snellgrove. Correction, Bozeman. 23-16. It'll be Harrison in to serve. And a great attempt there from Eliza Gary. She crossed over underneath the net. (23-17). And the block over there from Snellgrove and Frith. Correction, Snellgrove and Bozeman. Back set to Eliza Gary. And here comes set point. 24-18. Where we stand. Liz Fitch serving. And that'll do it. 25-18. Warriors take set two. Looking for the clean sweep when we come back. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back again, senior night. Want to give a big shout out to our seniors again. First, senior manager Jean Bailey, and then Bella Johnston, Ava Rodrigue, Bella LeBlanc, Abby Guidry, Bella Bravada, Liz Fitch, Mario Gary, and Brennan Cooper are your 9 seniors this year. After not having any seniors last year, we go to 9 this year, but all 9 of these young ladies have given all kinds of effort and blood, sweat, and tears and just poured their heart out on the court for St. Michael, and we'd like to again thank them for that. It has been an absolute pleasure to watch them play for the last 4 years. Going to be sad to see them go. Going to be a little different next year, not having a Bella out there on the court. Skylar Towner, that's one that will be on the court next year. Towner just absolutely killed that ball. That's why they call it a kill. And we got a sub. Nope. Where's her? Questioning a little bit on the rotation. And they just got a yellow card. Ava Rodrigue, the service error makes it 1-1. That one's out, so the service error after the service error. Here we are trading service errors again. And Camille Kinchin will check in. The junior, she'll be another Warrior that we will see out there on the court next year. Rodrigue with a dig, and the Warriors can't quite get it out of the net and keep it in play. 2-2. And there's Frith. And that one's out. Bella L back to serve. And Warriors got that one, hit the ceiling on the Warriors side of the court. Towner, after the errant pass on the serve receive, Towner right there just to swat it back down. And now the ace went right between two Yellow Jackets. It's Harrison and Mouch. With a block from Frith. The Warriors get that one, go up 7-4. It'll be Jordy Schmidt in, and then Avery Gotro checking in for the Warriors. That one just a little bit too strong. And the let's serve goes the way of the Warriors. 9-4. Warriors looking for win number 31 of the year. And the Frith puts a bit of a delay on that, making it 9-5. This is a Warrior team sitting at 30-2. The number 1 seed, probably fairly certainly locked up. If not the 1, you'll see them at the 2 seed. They got one of the top 2 seeds just about locked up in Division 3, which will match them up with the number 32 team in the bracket in the first round, and then they will get the winner of the 16-17 game in the second round. The by-district first round, as it is technically called, and then the regional round is the second round of the playoffs. Both of those will be played right here at the Battleground. We'll just check the social media pages, check your local papers, see when that will be. More than likely, the by-district will be Wednesday, and then that regional round game either on Thursday or Friday. We're hoping. I'm hoping that it'll be on Thursday, so that I don't have to do the sprint from the gym back to the football field for the football game. But if I do, that'd be something interesting, something kind of cool. May get my broadcast partner. Nice job by the Warriors to win that long point. They get my broadcast partner, Jeffrey Vaccaro, to come sit in on a little volleyball, and then both he and I will sprint back to the field, to the press box, and get the football action going. And that just snuck in the back line, making it 11-6. Warriors got 4 games, though, this weekend over at Sportsplex in the Spooktacular tournament. They always play in to round out the year. They're looking forward to that, see how they fare and see how they finish up their regular season. Kinsley Wellman, that pass goes out of bounds, right to Coach Jackson. Towner in. Ava Rodriguez back to serve. Ava Rodriguez, another service error there. A little bit abnormal of her to do that. She's one of the more reliable servers. Madison Scott serving for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets keeping it alive. Ah, there's Bella L. Finally. That one cannot be run down. Cannot be kept in play. BK about to check in. Senior Brennan Cooper. Again, tonight being senior night. There's Camille Kinchin checking in. BK just a little bit too much on that one. A little too strong. And that one goes to the Warriors. That hit on the other side of the ceiling, on the other side of the net. Again, join us tomorrow night as we travel across the river to Brewley for football, Warrior football at Brewley tomorrow night. Thursday night lights this week. Our second Thursday game of the year. And next week we'll have our 2 volleyball playoff games. And then the kill from Bella B. And then we'll have our wrap up to the regular season for football next Friday here at home back at Warrior Stadium against McKinley. And we are winding it down on the fall sports. Cross country and swimming will be heading on to the block from Jordy Schmidt there. Will be heading on to their district and regional meets here in the coming weeks. So we want to wish them good luck as they conclude their seasons as well. And before you know it, we'll be right here inside the battleground for some hoops. And then back at Warrior Stadium for a little footy, little soccer coming to the Warrior Broadcast Network for the first time. I'm trying to dip my toe into the soccer world. So if you thought I knew nothing about volleyball, just wait till soccer season comes along. I'm sure some of you are out there saying this guy has no clue what he's talking about when it comes to this sport. Got a little bit of a clue, but no expert. Mario Gary serving. I tell you what, this is one of the funner sports to call volleyball. You know, when you watching a really good volleyball match, it's pretty on the edge of your seat, like we were last Thursday against Parkview. This place was rocking last week. Got a good student turnout here for senior night, coming out here to celebrate their classmates. A lot of seniors in the house dressed up as seniors. Good point going on here. Bellaby. And Warriors take that one, 21-11. And the attack, or the block right at the net, was Jordy Schmidt and Bella B there. Bella L from the back row. Frith was there, though. And got a violation. A lift called. Coach Jackson just kind of hands in the air. Just really not sure exactly what that call was. I kind of concur. A little questionable. A few questionable calls last week in the Parkview game, but nice job by Bella B. So we are heading down for the last 2 points. We're just a point away from match point. We're at 23-12. Bella B launches it. Just a little bit too much on that one. Some subs coming in. Looks like number 8, Dufresne. Number 11, Cameron Berger. In the middle, Bella L. All right, match point coming up. Warriors looking to go to 31-2 on the season. Maintain that number 1 seed in Division III. Again, join us tomorrow night. Warrior football from Brewley next week. Warrior volleyball action and Warrior football on Friday. So busy schedule. Skylar Towner takes it. Win number 31. The Warriors win. The Warriors win. Take set 3, 25-13. Get the clean sweep tonight of Denham Springs. And again, want to give a big shout out and a big thanks to the seniors for all the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that they've given to St. Michael. It has been an absolute pleasure calling them. Can't wait till the playoffs next week to see them out here just one more time. And that'll do it tonight. Again, on behalf of myself, Coach Craig Saylor, voice of Warrior Athletics, and the administration and faculty and staff of St. Michael High School, as always, we wish you good night, God bless, and go Warriors.